Well, it's a week of big releases in the local AI space. Just in last video, I had covered the Liquid AI LFM 2.5 model, which can do vision tasks on your phone screen. And in this video, I'm going to cover another power-packed model, which is just 2.4 billion parameter big, can take all of your native high-resolution images, and is beating all the competitors in the document visual analysis course. I'm talking about the North-Micro-Vision model released by the CohereLabs team, and today I'm going to test this model by building my own vision flashcard quiz, which can take a sample diagram of an academic topic and build me an interactive flashcard quiz running completely locally. If you're new to the channel, welcome back to Build with AI series, where I cover local AI free tools and models and build practical AI projects with them. So let's go over the core features of this new model and what makes this so special. This model is a native resolution multimodal engine, which means it can understand both the text and visual inputs without shrinking any of our original files. And the best part is that it is Apache 2.0 open rates, which means you can use it totally for free, and you can even build commercial applications without paying any royalties. The total parameter count of this model is just 2.4 billion, where 2 billion parameters are for the language tasks like answering your queries or understanding your input questions, while the remaining 400 million parameters handle all the visual encoder tasks. And it has a native resolution of up to 200 dpi, so it can cover a standard A4 page, and all of our scans will remain completely clear and in original quality. And on the document visual question answering score, where we provide any kind of visual document, and the model has to completely reason over all of its contents, this model is scoring 92.1%, ranking number 1 in the less than 3 billion weights class. And the memory requirement is 4.8 GB of VRAM in your graphic card, and this is for the standard 16-bit quantization, so it can run smoothly on consumer-grade hardwares as well. Now before going into the full architecture, I'm going to be downloading this using their model ID from Hugging Face page, and we can simply use the Hugging Face CLI to download this model using their model ID. You might be prompted to log into your Hugging Face account, but if you don't want that, you can go for the second way, where we use standard Python libraries to download the model directly. Now while the model is downloading, let us look at the comparison of this against the older vision models. So like the last vision model also, which is Liquid AI LFM 2.5, older AI models usually compress our document pages, let's say into 224 by 224 squares, before passing them to the AI model. But if you have some micro text in your input images, it will barely become readable for the AI model. But the North Micro native resolution engine is different, as it preserves the original aspect ratio and all the fine details, so the model gets 100% crisp text without any cropping at all. So how does it actually process all of our documents so well? Step 1 starts with the native diagram input feed, which takes your full A4 precision files directly into the model without doing any kind of force resizing at all. And then the engine uses the 400 million vision encoder, which carefully extracts all the fine details and special features perfectly. Step 3 brings in the zero positional patching technology, where it converts our images into continuous embeddings to capture the full aspect ratio, stopping our charts or input data looking too squished or too stretched out for the model. And finally, it hits the Command A+ 2B backbone engine, which gives the model a massive 128,000 context window, though for the multimodal context which is coming from the images, it is validated up to 8,000 tokens. So now the model is downloaded in my system. Let us go over the main application logic of how we will build the final quiz. So first we are going to get all the model weights from the downloaded files. And once the model gets the raw text response, we are going to extract the structured JSON array from it, just so that we can construct the final quiz later. Now the task that I'm going to give the model is that it should take a diagram image as an input and generate 3 multiple questions out of it. So the prompt to the model is that look at this label diagram, generate 3 concise multiple questions testing the knowledge of the label concepts, and output strictly as a JSON list of dict with keys, questions, options, and answers. So we are going to show the user the questions and options, and the answer given by the user will be matched against the target answer. Now while giving the image to this model, we have to use the apply chat template module from the Hugging Face library, which will automatically add the text generation prompt. So this is one of the key things, that you should not provide any system instructions to this model, but directly go for the chat template that is provided by the creators. Then using the input image, we are going to generate the model's output, then parse that raw text into the JSON format using the same function that we have built above, and then we are going to extract all the questions and the options from the given JSON. Then in the UI, we will have the section to submit the answers for the users. First, we are going to define some base cases. So let's say if all the questions are finished, we are just going to show the report card telling the user that you have scored this much score out of these many questions. And then we are going to check whether the user has selected any choice or not. So if he has not given any choice, we are going to ask them to select any option. And then we are going to display all the questions with their options to the user. And there will also be a button to reset the entire quiz. So if the user presses this button, it will start from the step 1 where they have to give their input image. So finally, we are going to define the pipeline. At first, user have to upload their diagram. Then the interactive quiz game will start where they have to select their answers for each question. And finally, we are going to give the report card basis all the answers that the user have given. And once the Python file is called, we are just going to launch this whole demo using the Gradio library. Now to launch this whole pipeline, you need some libraries to build this whole UI. So I've listed down all of them in the requirements.txt file. So just use this command, go to the terminal, and use the pip install command to install all those dependencies. Now once all the dependencies are installed, we can launch the application using python app.py. So the sample diagram image that I'm going to give it has the label diagrams of animal cell and the plant cell. So North Micro model has to understand the full image and then build 3 interactive questions for me. So now my app has launched. I can directly go to this local URL by pressing Ctrl and click. So it will open as a local URL in my browser, and we have the title and subtitle that we are using the North-Micro-Vision-Instruct model. And first we have to give our input image here. So I'll just give the sample diagram.png and click on open. So it has loaded the full label diagram, and I can just click on generate quiz. So now it has done the full processing, and it has given the question 1 that which rigid outer layer labeled in the plant cell surrounds the cell membrane. Well, I actually don't know because I'm really bad at biology, but I think like the outer layer would be the cell wall, so I'm just selecting this. And let's go to the second question. And which label structured in the animal cell features hair-like projections on the outer boundary? So I have no idea of this. Let's say centriole, submit answer. And which organelle in the plant cell is responsible for photosynthesis and absent in animal cells? This I think is chloroplast as far as I can remember, so I'll just select this and submit my answer. And now it has given me the report card that I've actually scored 2 correct answers. So I'm proud of myself. Like in biology, I got 2 out of 3 correct, but one of them was wrong. I can actually check the JSON that is given from the model, which is an intermediate data that it saves to generate all the quiz. So here all the questions, the options, and the correct answer is saved. So I can see the first answer that I gave was actually correct, but second I didn't select celium, and third again was correct as I had selected chloroplast. So as this kind of JSON is permanently saved, you can make a huge quiz out of your diagrams or documents, and then quickly build the flashcards for practice. So where can you actually use this kind of model? Let's say if you have some documents in multiple languages, this model is perfect as it supports text parsing across multiple major languages, giving you seamless language translation without using any cloud APIs. And another superpower is the special grounding and bounding boxes, where it actually sees where the physical objects are located and gives you the precise pinpoint coordinates for all of your UI elements or the different physical objects. And it is also good at the document and OCR intelligence and can give you formatted key value pairs from, let's say, dense receipts, forms, or tables. Now let us look at the official benchmark numbers, where although in the question answering benchmarks it is scoring poorly at the 4th or 6th rank compared to the other JAMA 4 or Q1 family, but the major area where this model shines is the document and parsing, where it scores 80 to 90% in chart parsing or document or OCR extractions. So here the rank of the model is just number 2, slightly being outperformed from the Q1 family, although just in third decimals. As you can see here it is 92.6, while here it is 92.1%. And the developer community is also buzzing around this release, as they are especially excited by the excellent OCR precision and super fast parsing on even the consumer hardware. And there is a general prompting recommendation that I've also talked about, that we should use apply chat template and avoid using any system prompt rules for getting the consistent JSON output formats. So the practical verdict is that it is an unbeatable 2.4 billion model for document workflows, flashcard generator applications, and also doing OCR task automations. So that was the complete breakdown of the incredibly powerful Cohere North Micro Vision model. As usual, all the code files and the README file with step-by-step instruction on how you can set up the project will be available in GitHub link in description and pin comments, so you can directly follow along and get started with the model. Let me know in comments if you want me to cover any other AI tools and models, and follow the channel for more such AI builds, updates, and workflows.